and then okay. Yay, we're live. Yeah. We're live. Okay, let's configure this bad boy right here. This is the live chat plugin
for YouTube chat.
And we're just waiting. We're waiting for it to come in. I don't know why. It does this. There it is. Here we go. Look, we got people.
Oh, hey. You need to tweet it out.
We got some. Sure, tweet it out. It should have tweeted it out. It should have. I do that, or what if I do this? Ooh, yay! People are making it. See, people are coming in. Okay, this is good. I don't. None.
Retweet.
Chroma key? None. We'll just do that. Okay, I can't put a background on it.
Oh, on the chat?
On the chat, apparently. I don't know why.
I haven't used.
Let's see.
Use
Stay on target. Stay on target. People can hear us. People can see us.
What about chat box?
Where?
Chat box option. Is there?
Is there? Oh, maybe. Whoa!
Boom.
Maybe a little too much. No. What do you think? Just black?
There.
Black is good. Black is good. Hey, guys.
Hey.
Hey. Obviously, I'm Joel, the 3D printing nerd, and with me,
Bill
right
Doran.
here, this is Bill Doran of Punished Props. You may know Punished Props as the people that do awesome prop work. You may know Punished Props as the purveyor of fine, sexy cosplay photos that they star in themselves.
Yep. Sexy Shacks is a favorite.
He's also, this guy is quite the beard stylist. Look at mine's lazy. Yours is ready.
I got a Game of Thrones thing going on.
You got a Game of Thrones thing. That's pretty good. So Bill and Brittany are over visiting. They just finished up with RustyCon. But Brittany is sitting this one out because she's been busy all day and she deserves a rest.
That's right.
So there we go. Right now, we are just going to say hi and do random things.
Yeah.
Because with the lighting, I improved the lighting from last time, I think, but it still looks like I'm coming to you live from my parents' basement, which may or may not be true. Let's see. How's that?
Can I talk about the deburring tool?
Yes, talk about the deburring tool.
I love every excuse to buy a tool, and Joel has this deburring tool, which I just saw in someone else's video, for like trimming off any like flashing or anything on the edges. And the cool thing is, because the tip of it rotates around, for doing the inside of a circle like this, you just run it around the inside, and it follows it, and it will trim a nice sort of chamfered edge on there.
Well, imagine this way: when you have a 3D print and you have a bottom layer that's squished down just a little bit more than the other layers,
or a brim, or a skirt.
Well, a skirt isn't attached, but
right,
a brim is.
Yeah.
So if you have a brim, or if you have that first layer that's squished down, then you have kind of a little bit of plastic that sticks out. And the great thing about this tool is, rather than taking an X-Acto knife or a chisel or something to kind of scoot along it, you put this on the print and you drag it. And it's that drag motion that gives you a nice, clean cut. And this blade has a curve in it, and that curve aids to the look of the piece when you're done. And it's great. You're going to get one now, aren't you?
Yeah, I just put one in my Amazon cart.
Did you?
It's really good. And this one extends.
Look at that.
Yeah.
It's happy. It's sad and cold.
There you go.
Well, let's see. Well, we have a bunch of people doing comments. Let's see. If anybody has specific questions for Bill, we'll try to get to them if we have a chance. Bill, you do have a gun here. You want to show that off real quick?
Yeah. So I just finished a long-term 3D printing prop project. I started this in August.
Was it really August?
A while ago, yeah. We tried to do a video like every other week on it. On our YouTube channel, the Punished Props YouTube channel, and it is finally done. So, you guys like Destiny? This is the Boolean Gemini Scout Rifle from Destiny.
That looks so good.
And it's fully done. It's all 3D printed, all printed on the Ultimaker 2 Plus Extended in the Matter Hackers Pro PLA. Probably well over 100 hours worth of printing.
Looking at the size of this, how much you had to go through, I would say 120 to 140 hours probably.
And this is the 3D print. It was all sanded a lot, so that the finish was nice and smooth on it, and then lots of assembly and painting. This part comes off.
No!
It goes back together. With magnets. With
magnets.
Yeah. So that's how that guy works. So this is like a prop piece I would use for cosplay. I have a Lord Shaxx costume, if you're a fan of Destiny. So this works out really well for that. In fact, in the last video I did for this series, Lord Shaxx makes an appearance.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh. What's really great about this prop weapon is because of the low infill percentage, it's incredibly light.
Yes.
You hold it and it's what, a pound? 2 pounds?
Just over 2 pounds.
Just over 2 pounds. But when you look at it, because of the meticulous spray painting job and airbrushing job and masking and taping, and it looks like a space gun. It has a shimmer. The gray parts have a shimmer like a weathered space gun. And it goes to show you that 3D printed parts don't always have to look like you just printed them. You can finish them. I mean, okay, I can finish a 3D print part, but I'm literally sitting next to one of the most elite prop finishers globally. I'm going to say that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. That's
globally.
A lot to live up to.
Globally. No foam in there.
They're saying, people are pointing out that the audio is a little bit hot.
Well, I talk loud.
We both project.
I do. I'm sorry. That was okay, Dustin, I'll tell you what. Just because I love you, I'm going to go in.
Ooh, you know what I can do?
I'm going to go in and check my microphone.
I can do this.
What are you doing? Oh, yeah, put it in the background. All right. While you're putting it in the background.
The $3,000 gun stand. Put it on.
Let's see. Can I do this? I wonder if I can do this live. I don't know. I'm just doing stuff. How you doing? Desktop microphone. Maybe that's it.
There should be audio controls right in XSplit, right?
Is there?
Yeah, look right here.
Oh, is that it? Okay.
Although it's not. Oh, there it is. Just turn that thing down. Just turn that. Yeah.
Volume. So, like, is that better? Okay, well, is that better? Tell me if that's better.
Yeah. So that guy there has been the culmination of a few months worth of work. We're very happy to have it done. I did a 10-part video series on that. 10 parts.
10 parts.
So it's incredibly thorough. There's a whole playlist over on our YouTube channel. If you go over to the Punished Props YouTube channel, there's a playlist for that one. Specifically, I also have some other than traditional prop and costume making stuff.
Sure.
We've done plenty of 3D printing stuff too.
Well, we'll do our best to get the audio working. Oh, this is awesome. Look at Simone. He's the guy that did the Lucio gun model.
Yes.
How's the sanding going?
On the Lucio gun. I don't know. How is that going?
It's not. It hasn't been sanded yet. It's in my garage. It has been taken out of the box, but it just hasn't been sanded yet because I have to find time to sand it.
Yes, that is what I found when it comes to the finishing work on most props. The time spent working on the surface texture is what can make or break a good prop from a really good prop.
Yeah.
If you spend more time in that sanding finishing process.
Well, sure, and I think the proof is in the pudding right behind us, right there, because you spent an incredible amount of time post printing and sanding and finishing and sanding and sanding and filling and sanding and sanding. I don't think people realize just how much sanding goes into a proper 3D printed prop, or really any prop that you make. This wood. You even sand foam, don't you?
Foam, EVA foam, insulation foam, whatever we work with.
That's cool.
Styrene, Sintra, all that stuff. Lots of sanding. I just restocked my sanding tools too, or my sandpaper. I got a shelf that's got a slot for every grit of sandpaper up to 2,000.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's all organized now.
Down to what?
Down to. I don't really have a lot of reason to go into like the 80 or 50 grit.
Dana donated $10 to the stream. Thanks, Dana. Get more rum.
Oh, all right.
All right. I can do that. Cool. Bill and Brittany actually brought over pizza.
Yeah.
They offered to buy dinner tonight. which is why I'm giving him a little hug
Yeah,
right now.
pizza party.
But along with that, I supplied some choice beers. How was your beer?
The beer was quite nice. It
Really?
was a Pilsner. It was
Yeah.
like a fairly traditional type Pilsner. It was really good.
Okay.
I believe it was Canadian.
Oh.
Let's see. Dan ZCA wants to know where I got my hats.
Where you do an amazing job at wearing hats, I must say.
This one, crap, I don't remember.
While you're thinking of that, Sammy said, is it better to finish 3D printed props from ABS or PLA filaments?
We did some testing on that, and the ABS sands much easier.
Does it really?
It does. We did a video on that.
Well, we did that. We were sanding a little bit,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
we did more of the. We tried to not rust, or what was that one filament we tried to?
The copper film.
Yeah.
That was really cool.
That was kind of cool.
The ABS is way easier to sand, but way more challenging to print. So
True.
There's a bit of a trade-off there. That's why I went with PLA on this guy here, because I am more confident in my ability to sand than I am in my ability to make that machine do what I need it to do.
That's great.
So,
See, the difference between me and Bill with 3D printing, he uses 3D printing as a tool to create something incredible, whereas I do 3D printing because deep down I am a giant nerd that wants to learn all about the FDM process.
Mm-hmm.
And so hopefully now this year, because I'm continually learning and my audience is growing like yours, I hope that I've learned more and I can help you more.
Yes.
I think that'd be fun. Because between PLA and ABS, beyond that, there's incredible materials.
Nylon.
Like
Joel
nylons.
was showing me some nylon parts he printed, and it's really cool.
The Ultimaker 3 just chews nylon like you wouldn't believe, man. Eats it for dinner.
Also, I don't remember where I got my hat. I'm sorry. There is. Have you ever been in Seattle? Have you ever been to the Bernie Oots hat store?
No.
It's fantastic. Look for your own local haberdashery, wherever it is that you live.
Ooh, I want to get to this one. Cullen said, Joel, I subscribed to a Buzz when I did my Spotlight series. Remember when I did that Spotlight? And he won the 1K subscriber giveaway on our channel.
Wow. What was the prize? Do you remember?
Filament.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, so it's good. So my plan this year is to do a kind of like a Spotlight series, because there's been a lot of YouTube channels dedicated to 3D printing that are coming up. And I wanted to showcase some of the ones that I watch or that I'm friends with or something. And so Lauren over at A Buzz Designs was doing some amazing work. And I said, Lauren, you want to do this as a test? And it got great reviews.
Yeah.
People really loved it. You saw it.
I did see it.
Good. So I've got some more coming up. Usually I go smaller channels, so you're a little bit bigger than my normal fare. But maybe we'll do something.
Yes.
Instead of a spotlight, maybe a prop light.
Prop light. I like it.
Prop light.
Someone was asking specifically what PLA this was, the Matter Hackers Pro PLA. And I thank them very much, too, because they sent me a bunch of it. And that's what I use.
Oh, that's right. Before every video said Matter Hackers sponsored the filament, right?
And this was about 2 of their 1 kilogram spools.
Is that it?
Yeah. And it's a lot of that was support material, so it's not, that wasn't the full weight. The 2 kilograms is a little less. Yeah.
That's surprising. That's really cool to know. So you can produce incredible things with very little filament. So then the cost of a prop like this right here isn't in the filament. It's more in the time, right? Which
I didn't really keep track of how many hours I spent on it, but it was a lot. I did convince a lot of some of my friends to help sand too. Actually, we were at a convention in Renton, the Renton City Comic Con, a newer, smaller.
Did you bring parts for?
I brought parts for me to sand while I was sitting at my booth. I would sand 3D printed parts.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Let's see. What was that? Oh, I want to talk to you about something else. Here we go. Bill, what do you have coming up in the next 3 to 4 months?
Emerald City Comic Con is going to be the big one here in Seattle. We like that one an awful lot. We'll do some sort of like meetup with a bunch of our local friends.
Do you have any friends coming from out of town?
Yeah, we got Evil Ted. Evil Ted's a great guy from down in LA.
Yes.
He's going to be visiting. My buddy Stephen K. Smith, another amazing prop and costume maker, will be there. And
is Alicia coming?
Yes. Vert Vixen will be here.
Vixen will be there. Good.
Yeah, she is a wizard. That's all. That's the only way I can describe her level of talent, is that she has made a pact with the Dark One.
I think Eric too.
Supernatural powers. Yeah.
Eric's pretty amazing because he made that sword of hers with
he did a lot of people.
He'll be there.
Yeah, and Eric's local, so he'll be there. So that's
okay. Good.
Geek.
Good.
Let's see. What printer does Bill use? Mostly the Ultimaker, but I also have a Dremel, and they're both really good machines. I've had good use out of both of them, and they're solid. Like the Dremel has never failed me ever. It's a champion.
Well, I deal with a bunch of different printers and a bunch of different manufacturers. So the Dremel as a brick and mortar store sort of offering isn't really attractive to most because people are trying to find kits or try to get the best bang for the buck. But I mean, I love the Dremel printer, the original one. It does a great job, and it does a great job for you as well. In fact, the lightsabers, when we were putting those together, one of the pieces I forgot to print on my Form 2. Bill was able to print that out on the Dremel while we were putting it together.
In like 45 minutes.
It took nothing. It took absolutely nothing. Oh, that 3D print guy gave $5. Why does... Oh, it went away.
He said, what does Bill think of the polisher?
Oh, the polisher. Oh, that's thing right there.
Yeah, so we were talking about this over dinner, and I feel like if an artist, like a designer...
Epoxy Jewelry donated 5. Thanks, man.
Thank you. If a designer like modeled their parts and printed them with that process in mind, really understanding what the smoothing process does to the surface finish of their piece,
right?
I think with a lot of fine tuning, you could do something really, really remarkable and get some really cool results out of it.
Oh, meaning if you designed with the end result in mind of
exactly,
this. Got it. Okay.
I think just taking a model off of Thingiverse, printing it with whatever settings suit you that day, and smoothing it, it's a neat gimmick.
It is neat.
But I think with some real fine tuning in the design process, you could come up with some really, really amazing stuff.
Well, I was able to show Bill a couple of the models that I did, and they feel like injection molded almost, right? They have that. They don't have that stair stepper or that feel of an actual manufactured part. They feel like a one piece.
Yeah.
Which is interesting. So what you say though, designing with that in mind, I bet you can come up with some really cool stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. It'd be fun to play with. I think most of the 3D modeling I do is what I would call hard surface modeling, space guns, mechanical parts, because I like those things.
You do like space guns.
I would like to dip my toe into the world of more organic stuff like sculptural things and ZBrush. And I think that would marry very well with that smoothing process.
That's a good point.
Making creatures or figures or anything that's more organic, along with a good printer, I think would be some very nice results.
I'm going to try some of that this year, I think, because I've got the polisher.
Yeah.
I have a lot of printers. I think it'll be interesting to try some different processes on the printers and see the results I get. I want to mention, Russell asked if, I wasn't sure if it's you or me, if I've ever printed a phone case, and I have.
Oh, yeah.
And there it is.
Very good.
Yeah, see? I did that. It's in PLA.
You just did a video on that recently.
I did a video on that. Yeah, it was PLA, and it's surprising how well that PLA works for a phone case.
Very good.
Oh, and Jordan's asking about 50K giveaway. Here's the story on that.
Yeah.
Originally, according to projections, I was supposed to hit 50K around March.
Oh.
And I talked to another printer manufacturer. I have talked to another printer manufacturer, and they were interested in sponsoring a giveaway around the March timeframe. Oh, Rodline's donated 10, saying high five to my
high five.
High five, Rod.
Boom.
You right. There it is. It's kind of weird doing it together.
I know, high five. My hand ended up behind the chat.
Yeah, it's like, all right. High five. Wait, high five. See? But what was I talking about?
The giveaway.
Oh, the giveaway. So the printer manufacturer had something in mind for March, but I hit 50K a lot earlier. So we have to revamp the idea of the giveaway, what's going to be given away. I have to talk to them and find out if that's still the case or if I'm going to have to source something else. I would like to give away something for 50K. It's a big milestone.
That is a very big milestone.
It's a big milestone.
We're all very proud of Joel. Click that 3D print guy donated $20.
20.
Thanks for the answer. Dinner.
Oh, wow.
What a wonderful human being.
That 3D print guy is an amazing person. And I don't know.
Yeah.
I think someone should...
we already had dinner, so drinks are on.
Oh, drinks. All right. We can do that.
Cheers,
someone else bought a drink too, so it's going to be a fun night.
A quick aside, if you guys know the live streamer Giant Waffle.
Video Scrap Heap gave 5. Thanks, man.
Thank you. My buddy Andrew, he goes by Giant Waffle.
Giant Waffle.
Giant Waffle. He just texted me. He's working on a project, and I've been kind of coaching him through it.
Okay.
The text says, "Holy sanding, Batman."
I don't think people realize just how much sanding goes into the build process. But they will. Oh, Bryce said hi. Hey, Bryce. Jeremy, was Bill the one with Frank at the con recently?
Yes. The one that gets confused for Frank frequently, which is fine by me. He's a handsome gentleman.
Frank,
Frank Ippolito.
Oh, that Frank.
Yeah.
Yes. I want to meet that guy. He
Frank's
seems
a
cool.
good guy.
He seems really cool.
He just got an Ultimaker.
Austin's asking if we have the knowledge and the time to build a 3D printer, and no. Not at all. I mean, not even close.
No, my thing is I'm not a 3D printer hobbyist. I'm a prop maker. So I haven't built any of my other tools. I didn't build a drill press. I didn't build a scroll saw. I didn't build a bandsaw. I bought all those machines so that I could use them out of the box. And that's the same way I approach the 3D printing.
That makes sense.
Although I am planning on doing another for the next series of 3D printing videos we do, assembling a 3D printer. I wouldn't build it from scratch. I'd get a kit with instructions and assembling it. I think that'd be a good, fun content. And because a lot of our viewers who are into costume and prop making would go that route to save a few dollars on their 3D printer.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah. So I could do that and share that process with them and see how it goes.
That'd be cool. I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah,
I want to see that happen.
I've never put together a 3D printer, so it could go, and we'll record the whole process. It'll be great.
Bird on a Rock is asking what my favorite color is.
Yeah.
Blue.
Mine is also blue.
Is it blue? That's why I have a blue car.
That's right.
I have a blue car.
You do. It's a very blue car.
It's actually WR blue from Subaru, and it was one of my wedding colors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's very good. Let's see here. What else is on the old?
Ian is saying to get a Flex 3D build plate, which is interesting because there's all sorts of different build plate adhesions solutions. There's Magic Goo and hairspray and blue tape and sanded acrylic and glass and wolf bite, all that stuff. So Flex, it's an interesting composite of something, and then when prints stick to it, and then you just kind of go like this, and they pop right off.
Right.
But what's really interesting is the adhesion factor. My buddy Preston took an Eiffel Tower print and printed it upside down while the printer was upside down. And it held on to it just fine. Yeah. Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, go figure. Let's see. Oh, Paul just wants to eliminate his raft. I think there's raft talk in the chat. Raft talk. I can't even
You know what?
that.
I used to print with rafts a lot just because I would prefer it not to fail.
Sure. It's like an insurance policy.
Yeah, but I have gone in and tweaked my machines a bit, and especially with the bed leveling and everything.
Okay.
To the point now where I'll use like a brim, and it should be fine.
Brims are pretty good.
Yeah.
The nylon piece that I printed for the fridge, I did a 7 perimeter brim.
Yep.
And it held pretty well. I was just worried about nylon not sticking to the build plate.
Yeah.
And then I used that tool right there. Just wait.
I've just been doing this all day.
It's so good. And you will. And that's been dulled over 6 months of use. Imagine that brand new blade and how crazy it's going to be.
I'm going to get one Amazon Prime. I'll have it by Tuesday.
I'm going to get this text for you on Tuesday. It's going to be, Joel, my life is now complete. Why haven't I thought of that? Jet Ski Gunner is saying hi and just wants to say thanks for being awesome. I don't know if he meant you're awesome or I'm awesome, but I'm going to take it as we're both being awesome.
I agree.
Thanks, Jet Ski Hunter. Let's see.
How are you, Russell B? I'm doing pretty good. We were just at a convention all weekend, a small convention here in Seattle called RustyCon. So we were working all weekend long, and now I'm pretty tired, but I have a full belly of pizza and a beer.
And a tasty beer.
And so I'm doing all right. We're
good.
Starting convention recovery mode. I'm probably going to sleep in tomorrow.
You should sleep in tomorrow. You deserve it. I give you that permission if you need it.
Thanks, Joel.
I'll
wake up early in the morning and be like, no, Joel said it's okay. I'm going back to sleep.
No Sleep Racing is asking if I've modified my Subaru. I haven't. I bought it modified. I would have if I didn't. It's a 2006 Subaru WRX. And it's got Cobb Stage 2 tuning parts in it.
It sounds very impressive.
It is impressive. Thanks. The rear window defroster does not work. I need to get that fixed. And no, it's not a fuse. Someone would have said it's a fuse.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know what that means. No one asked me if my golf has been modified.
Yeah. Oh, you can mod the crap out of your golf.
Probably. It is a good golf, though. It's a 6-cylinder. Stick shift.
Russell said you should sleep in as well.
Oh, thanks, Russell.
That was very nice of Russell.
I'm going to sleep in.
And then Papa Führer is looking for the name of that tool again. Show that off.
This is a deburring tool. The specific brand on this is Shiv.
It's a shiv?
Shaviv. Shaviv. I don't know if you can read that, but it's a deburring tool. And it does this. For like trimming the edges of prints and stuff. You can like drag it down.
It's so good. It is.
I want to get one for my kitchen. Let's see. How much horsepower? How much horsepower does your car have?
Oh, on my car?
Mine out of the factory was like 220.
Mine's close to 300.
Yeah.
Probably with the additions. Punished props. More on vacuum forming in the future.
We have a very good video on building a small vacuum form chamber. Actually, I was talking to Giant Waffle about building a bigger one.
Giant Waffle. I love it.
Not a chamber, a vacuum form machine. So we have a video on our YouTube channel about building a small vacuum forming machine. Hey, we need to collaborate on Alien M4A1 pulse rifle.
Thanks, Rodline. High five. Did you want to?
But anyway, I was talking to my friend whose name is Giant Waffle about building a bigger vacuum form table to be able to do like big visors and stuff.
How big?
Like 2 feet by 2 feet.
Oh, okay.
My current one is about yay big, but the heating element is a toaster oven.
Is it really?
Yeah, it was an $8 toaster oven from Goodwill.
Does it work though?
It works fine for anything like that big. Small things. So yes, go to the Punished Props YouTube channel, look up vacuum form.
But that's a tool, and you didn't buy that tool. You built that tool. I did
build that one. Vacuum form tables are hard to buy. They don't tend to just sell those. Not a lot of people have them, so you kind of got it. That's like a prop maker rite of passage, building your own vacuum form table.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, kind of like in 3D printing, a rite of passage is building your own printer.
Yeah.
You know, from a kit.
Yeah.
Let's see. Will is asking what my opinion on the Tico 3D is.
What's that?
The Tico 3D is a Delta printer. Okay. Delta with the 3 columns. And it's super cheap. It was kickstarted. And it's supposed to be safe and small. They were going to send me one for review. They said, don't worry, we'll get it out to you. And then a month later, I said, do you have that printer for review? And they said, don't worry, we'll get it out to you. Sent another email. I haven't heard back yet. My buddy Dustin, the Jetman, he has a Tico. He was actually one of the first higher subs channels to talk about it. And Dustin is incredibly intelligent and knows his stuff about 3D printing. So it was enough to get Tico's attention, and they have since been using his findings for fixing their software.
There you go.
So the Tico, I don't have an opinion on, but others do that have them. I would look up Dustin's channel. And Dustin's in the chat here, and you probably know Dustin because he's awesome. So there we go.
Too bad they couldn't get that out to you because you're running low on printers to
running
look
low.
at.
I have.
It's a minefield of 3D printers out there.
I still have 5 printers in the box that I need to take out of the box and do at least an unboxing video on a live stream or on a produced video. And next, I think Tuesday or Wednesday, I'm getting a Magic Candy Factory machine.
Oh, sounds like we have to have another party.
So the Magic Candy Factory, I visited them. They have one in, I originally heard of them at San Diego Comic-Con. They were at Nerd HQ. And then they have one at the mall that's close to Bill and I. And I can...
Northgate?
South Center.
South Center, it's close to me.
It's close to you. It's close to me-ish.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm getting one of those. So I will be able to print Punished Props gummy candy.
That sounds great.
And it's all vegan and it's British candy, so it's good for you.
Yeah, of course it is. And it's just a little bit more civilized. Let's see. It's Kiwi's here. Hey, that's one of our Prop Tarts.
Hey, Prop Tarts!
Having just finished...
Am I a Prop Tart?
Of course you are. Having just finished the Blue and Gemini, is that the way? Something.
Oh,
don't worry. Don't worry, it's Kiwi. I won't be 3D printing every single prop going forward.
Josh is asking if I love the Lulzbot Taz 6 before that scrolls off.
Yeah.
And I'm getting a new one. I talked to Lulzbot at CES. They know of my need to get me one. I talked to Harris, who's the president of Aleph Objects, and he said, yes, don't worry, we're getting you one.
Good.
Promise. So that's coming. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, so I won't be doing all of my prop builds with 3D printing, mostly because with other techniques, I can build things a lot faster and a lot cheaper, depending on the need. But I will be experimenting a lot more with 3D printing for some stuff, and I will be investigating things like milling machines and metal, which I have a video. Speaking of Frank Ippolito, I have a video going up tomorrow learning about some machining with Frank.
That's really cool.
I filmed while I was down there for DesignerCon.
Oh, that's awesome.
So look forward to that. In fact, you might want to go subscribe to our channel just to check that out.
How can people get to your channel, Bill? Is it youtube.com/punishprops?
It is. That's exactly what it is. Or punishedprops.com is where everything else is.
Punishedprops.com. Go there. Make sure you subscribe to their channel. Lots of great information, high quality, well-produced videos that teach you all sorts of really cool stuff. Well, here's the interesting thing. One, I love that Bill and Brittany have videos at least a week in advance.
Yeah.
At least. Whereas I may film something a night before.
Yeah.
And two,
I have the next 2 weeks of videos ready
really?
to go already. Yeah. I have Frank going tomorrow, and then one with Eric that we filmed last week going up next week.
Oh, Mashomatic donated $10, and he bought the Raise, or she bought the Raise N2 Plus.
Fantastic.
That's awesome. High five.
High five. All right, I got to roll. It's go time.
Oh, it's go time. Okay, well, here, I'll tell you what. Take 30 seconds.
All right.
The floor is yours. Take
all right,
30
everyone.
seconds.
Thanks for having me, Joel. Thanks for sharing your delicious beers with me. You guys are fantastic. You guys are awesome for helping elevate Joel to the 50K status, a very elite club of YouTubers. And I hope you guys consider dipping your toe into the prop and costume making world and check out what we're doing over at Punished Props. We have a lot to offer. We love to teach people how to turn the things they love from the video games and movies and TV shows that they love into a real thing. So head on over there, give it a subscribe.
Once we're done streaming here, what I'll do is I will add relevant links to the description of this video. So if you're watching this and you're like, hey, I want to subscribe, I want to find out that tool, I want to do this, I want to do that, don't worry. I'll add some links to the description once we stop streaming.
Perfect.
There we go. Hey,
cool.
Thanks for dinner, man.
You're welcome. High five. And
I
want to say hi to A Pyro Design in the chat. I just saw it zip by.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, A Pyro Design.
All right.
Travis is awesome, man. You'll get to know him. So once we're done streaming here, what I'll do is I will add relevant links to the description of this video. So if you're watching this and you're like, hey, I want to